bunch of them have PhDs, so it'll just be really neat to meet people like on that level who also have disabilities like me.
A Lumberton High School student is making Southeast Texas proud and paving the way for people with disabilities across Texas. We're talking about 16-year-old Benjamin Willis, who was recently appointed to the Governor's Committee on People with Disabilities. 12 News reporter Simona Barca spoke with Ben and his father, and Simona, their journey to this appointment has been a bit different.
That's right, Jordan. Usually candidates go through a rigorous and detailed application process to be a part of this committee, but for Ben, well, I'll let him tell you his story.
A Lumberton Highschooler's dream.
I had wanted Benjamin to meet Governor Abbott for a while just because I knew Governor Abbott was in a wheelchair, and I thought it'd be neat for Benjamin to have a chance to meet him.
Turned into an even bigger opportunity.
I was appointed to the Governor's Committee on People with Disabilities.
Ben met Governor Abbott at his rally at Poro 9 back in January.
I got to talk to him after the rally for like 10 minutes.
He thought that in and of itself was a highlight, but then
2 months later, I get an email from someone in the governor's office that said, hey, Governor Abbott had asked me to contact you because he wants Benjamin to be on this committee. And the whole thing was pretty surreal.
At just 16 years old, Ben will play an active role in legislation for people with disabilities.
Basically, we'll meet every quarter, maybe one more time a year, to discuss possible policy changes and then submit them to the bodies of legislation in Texas to try to make life easier for people with disabilities, so like make it so that they can be more independent, so that it's easier to get employed, stuff like that.
He says one area where he hopes to make changes is accessibility.
There have been some places I've been where technically the building is accessible, it's just not always super intuitive in the way that it's accessible. So like the ramp will be at the back side of the building and you kind of have to look for it to know where it is.
The committee is made of 7 members with disabilities, and many of them hold PhDs and years of experience.
And then you have me, the Beaumont High Schooler.
But that is even more motivation.
I definitely think Benjamin, in spite of his age, is going to be able to hold his own, but I think he'll be able to learn a lot from the other people that are on the committee, and hopefully contribute to making this state and maybe subsequently the U.S. A better place for people with disabilities.
Ben says his first meeting with the committee will be May 5th, and he's excited to dive in and get to work. I'm Simona Barca, 12 News.